Here's how King Von killed FGB Duck on camera. Number 1. King Von. Y'all already know King Von was one of the deadliest shooters in Chiraq. He had beef with a lot of different gangs and enemies, but his biggest rival was FGB Duck. Real name Davon Daquan Bennett, King Von was known for his raw and brutal lyrics that often depicted the violence and street life in Chicago. He was also known for his real-life connections to the streets and his involvement in gang activity. With songs like Crazy Story and Took Her to the O, it was clear that King Von was not one to be messed with. At only 16 years old, King Von was sent to juvenile detention for armed robbery. He continued to have run-ins with the law even after his release, including being charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder in connection with a shooting that killed 1 and injured 2 others. However, he was ultimately acquitted in December 2017. Number 2. Gakira Barnes. Now, we gotta know why King Von and FGB Duck had so much beef. It all started in 2014 when King Von was allegedly involved in the fatal shooting of 17-year-old Gakira Barnes. Barnes was believed to be a member of the Gangster Disciples and was rumored to be an assassin for the gang. King Von shot and killed her because of his affiliation with the Black Disciples, who were at war with the Gangster Disciples. In the process, he also shot Barnes's brother, who survived the attack. This incident intensified the already heated rivalry between the two gangs. Number 3. War. After the killing of Gakira Barnes, the war between King Von and FGB Duck's factions escalated. Both rappers continued to diss each other in their music, but the real beef was behind the scenes. Both FGB Duck and King Von were killed within months of each other in 2020, but rumor has it that King Von was much more connected to FGB Duck's death than many thought at first. Let's run down the convictions. Number 4. Convictions. 7 men were allegedly involved in the death of FGB Duck, but 1 killed himself prior to his indictment. 6 men were indicted in the case: Ralph Turpin, Charles C. Murda Liggins, Kenneth Robertson, Tacarlos Offord, Christopher Thang Thomas, and Marcus Muab Smart. These men were the ones responsible, allegedly speaking, for the death of FGB Duck. So it seems you already got the perfect crew for the job. Everyone who needed to make it happen made it happen. So what does King Von have to do with all this? Number 5. Von's involvement. According to the indictment, King Von allegedly ordered the hit on FGB Duck prior to his own death in November 2020. It is believed that he held a grudge against FGB Duck for their ongoing beef and wanted revenge. It is also speculated that the Black Disciples offered a $60,000 reward for anyone who successfully carried out the hit on FGB Duck. King Von's alleged involvement adds another layer to the already complex situation. Number 6. The shooting. On August 4th, 2020, in the early afternoon, FGB Duck and his girlfriend were shopping at a luxury store on East Oak Street in Chicago. As they were exiting the store, 2 vehicles pulled up and multiple gunmen opened fire on them. FGB Duck was struck multiple times and died from his injuries. His girlfriend and another man were also wounded but survived. Police found numerous shell casings at the scene, indicating that multiple guns were used in the shooting. After several months of research, prosecutors determined that FGB Duck's death was a result of the ongoing gang war between the Black Disciples and the Gangster Disciples, with King Von being a key player in the events leading up to the shooting. Number 7. Legacy. While King Von and FGB Duck are both dead now, their legacies and music continue to live on. However, their deaths serve as a tragic reminder of the ongoing violence and gang activity in Chiraq. It's also a cautionary tale for young rappers who choose to involve themselves in real-life beef and gang activity. These 2 talented rappers found themselves taken out of this world far too soon, leaving behind devastated families, friends, and fans. Even worse, their music, which many hailed as raw and authentic, will never be released again. From the killing of Barnes to the hit on FGB Duck, King Von's alleged involvement may have ultimately led to his own demise as well. It's a sad and complicated situation, and one that will continue to be dissected and debated for years to come. This is how King Von killed FGB Duck on camera.